I'm Tom, and the WBC have actually ordered Kabayel versus Usyk. Now, firstly, that is a fantastic fight. I think that's a really good fight. It's one that I would like to see, to be fair. But it's a bit of a weird one where I don't think it's a coincidence. The WBC haven't enforced this, haven't acted on this for a very long time. As soon as they see, because realistically Usyk's their cash cow, but as soon as they see that Kabayel can actually do stadiums in Germany, they've gone, well, now we'll call it. It's one of those where, like, okay, the WBC are doing the right thing, but are they? Because the reality of it is the only reason they're forcing this fight is because they think Kabayel gets money over in Germany, which he probably does, right? But the reason why they didn't do it for so long is because Usyk was the money man, Usyk was the cash cow. And now they think that Kabayel can do it. And look, I think this is a fantastic fight. I'm glad they have called it. I just think the timing's a bit strange. I don't think it's a coincidence that as soon as Kabayel does what he does, look, if I speak, I'm in trouble. That said, if this fight is to happen, you got Kabayel, who is the second best heavyweight in the division. He's the best at working the body. And you've got Usyk, who is the #1 heavyweight, but he's also 39 years old. And how much has that body aged? Well, let's find out. I wasn't overly impressed with the Kabayel fight in Germany. Look, he did what he needed to do. He won the fight. And he made money doing it. Like, clearly he's now a big draw in Germany. But I wasn't overly impressed in the manner in which he did it. I don't think it was the best performance I've seen from him. I don't think it's the best he can do. I think he'll perhaps be a bit disappointed. So the fact that there's a voluntary between, I think, works in everyone's favour, because what it means is Usyk can go and fight somebody else, probably an American name, get a bit of money, get a bit more activity, and Kabayel can go and fight somebody else again, perhaps in May time, and kind of not prove necessarily anything, because we already know how good he is, but just, again, show and get that confidence that he is as good as we all think he is. Once he's got that, late summer, early autumn, we might see Kabayel versus Usyk. I want to see it. I think if we can deepen Usyk's resume in that sort of manner, adding a Kabayel, it will go a long way to proving just how good he is in terms of the heavyweights greats. I think he's one of the greatest. I think he's the best there's ever been. Greatest, obviously not. You've got other things to take into account. But I think in terms of heavyweights, he's the best there's ever been. If you can add a Kabayel to it, who everyone says that gives him his hardest fight and all of this, well, I don't mind that. And it would also stop a Fury trilogy. I really don't want to see a Fury trilogy. So in that manner, I think it's ticks all over. We're probably going to see them fight. This will be in Poland, either Poland or Germany, because obviously Kabayel is a German draw now. So it'll be in Germany or in Poland. But I think what we've got is #1 versus #2, finally getting ordered. WBC doing something good, something they should have been doing for a very long time. I just think they're doing it for the wrong reasons. That's my slight concern, if you can call it a concern. I think overall this is a good thing. I want Usyk to deepen his resume. I want to see some more names on there. The likes of a Kabayel, the likes of even a Justice Honey, F.A. Jagba, if he wants to go get the Zuffa belt as well. I wouldn't mind seeing that. F.A. Jagba versus Usyk, just something else to deepen his resume, and not a Dubois or a Fury or an AJ trilogy. Look, if he wants to vacate, if he wants to go fight an American name, whatever, vacate the WBC, go and fight Wardley and reclaim the IBF, and then, it is the IBF, isn't it? It might be WBO or something, but anyway, reclaim that belt, and then, after he's got that belt, go and then pick up the WBC again from Kabayel and do it that way. I don't mind that. So like fighting like an Andy Ruiz over in America, getting some money there, then going and dropping the WBC, going and picking up the I suppose it would make no sense to do, yeah, but like dropping the WBC to go get the WB or whatever. No, it would make sense to fight Kabayel, then go and fight Wardley for the WB or whatever it is that he's got. Yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion on all people. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all that in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching. If you like, comment, subscribe, and that stuff works, people. Peace.